Morning again, guys. How's it going? One more video to show you, which I promised, how to make the breakfast, which is the porridge or the oats with the raisins, blueberries, chopped banana, cinnamon, and a little bit of honey. So we'll start that now. I'm going to make it exactly the same as on Samuel's meal plan, so that way he can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so this measurement that I've got here is a half cup measure. You know, if you've got a full cup measure, that's fine, whatever works for you. I just use this. So in this case, we need 3/4 of a cup of oats. So that's half. And that's a half. So actually, I shouldn't put it in the bowl. Put it straight into your saucepan. I'm using a wok saucepan. I use this for everything, but you can use a proper saucepan. This works just fine. So that's the oats. I showed you the oats yesterday. You can use the Quaker's oats, which you'll find in Big C, Macro and Tesco, or you can get, this is the brand I normally buy. It's can't read it now, it's a bit squashed, but it's the Hahn brand. It's a German brand. I normally get the green packet, which is the big leaf. This is the small leaf. There wasn't any big leaf available, they've run out, so you know, this is the next best thing. So either one will be fine, but if you can get the green one, which is says big leaf instead of small leaf, you're good to go. Alright, so that's the oats. Now, before you add any water or do anything to the oats, put your cinnamon in, okay, and I'll show you why. So put as much as you feel you need. Half a teaspoon, or you know, a couple of good pinches is the way to go. Okay, I like a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, then you mix it in while the oats are dry. That way the cinnamon will mix nice and evenly. Okay, and there, you probably can't see that, but it's just mixed nice and evenly. If you put the water in first and then put the cinnamon, you'll find that it's a little bit harder to mix the cinnamon in evenly. Okay. All right. Now for the water. Okay, so we want 1.5 cups of water. Okay, so that's half. One. And 1.5. Okay, so just make sure it's all mixed in. Turn on your stove. Okay, so we'll let that go. In the meantime, I'll show you what else we're going to do. Okay, we've got raisins and okay, for Samuel's breakfast it's going to be 25 raisins. Okay, so we'll get that ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Okay. The reason why we're so exact with the measurements is you need to be consuming a certain amount of calories per day, and by measuring everything out, you understand and assure that you're getting the amount that you need, and you're not going too much or too little. Okay, it's very important that we get your calories right. The meal plan that I've set for you is based on your weight, your height, your measurements. So it's the right amount of calories that you should be eating for the program that we're going to be doing. Okay, it's tied into the program for the amount of activity that you're doing to give you the right amount of energy to get through the workouts, to recover, to repair, to lose the fat, and to keep your muscle. Okay. All right. Now some blueberries. Alright, these are the blueberries that I get. They're from Macro. These will last you quite a long time, so you'll get a little bit of use out of those. You won't have to keep buying them all the time, but they're very good. Okay, now this is starting to thicken up a little bit, so we'll just give it a little bit of a stir. Okay. Alright, that's fine. So we want 30 blueberries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Okay, so that's it, 30 blueberries. Alright, and then the last thing will be the chopped banana, which we'll chop in a moment. This is almost ready to go. So as it's thickening up, you might just want to give it a stir, make sure it's all thickening up evenly. Okay. As you can see, it doesn't take very long. So you're not sitting over the stove for half an hour and things like that. You pretty much get this whole thing done in 5 to 10 minutes. And once you get in a routine, you don't even think about it, it just gets done. Okay, it's up to you how thick you want it. Some people like it runny, some people like it thick. I'm kind of like in between. So as you can see, okay, that's it. That's pretty much ready. Okay, so we'll turn the heat off. Give that a stir. All right, we've got our blueberries and our raisins. In they go. There's my knife. Okay, so we just chop that up. Okay, mix it all together. Okay, bowl. Alright, so that's it. Okay, the porridge is done. All we've got to finish now is with 2 teaspoons of honey. Now 2 teaspoons is, if you count to 10 while you're squeezing it out, that'll be about 2 teaspoons. But if you're physically using 2 teaspoons, well, you're going to get it right as well. So I just have a, like a squeezy bottle. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's it. That's about 2 teaspoons worth. That's it. Good to go, boys. Alright, thanks very much, and I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, cheers.